Howdy, folks. It's time for some sports card talk. I'm doing a VR today for the Detroit Collector, and he asked us to show some oversized cards. So I'm showing some slightly oversized cards today. The first two I'm showing here are fairly rare, and I picked these on purpose because I know that John Mangini lately has been saying that there's not a whole lot of rare stuff out there, and I just kind of picked these two because they're pretty rare, actually. The first one is this 1956 Enos Slaughter. Now, this Enos Slaughter card, this was a giveaway by the Kansas City Athletics in 1956, and it was a giveaway on one night only, June 22nd, 1956. It was a livestock night to support the Kansas City Athletics at the ball game, and it was a Friday night game against the Boston Red Sox. Like I said, on June 22nd, 1956, and there were 13,371 fans at the game, and so that's all that was distributed. So the print run was pretty small, and that's why these cards are rare. They're kind of hard to find. By the way, if anybody's interested, the Red Sox beat the Athletics 6-3 that night. So it was Kansas City was not a great ball club at the time, and it kind of showed. But this was a pretty neat card of Enos Slaughter. There were it's a 28 card set, and the biggest cards in the set are basically Enos Slaughter and Lou Boudreau, and Tommy Lasorda also has a card here, which is quite highly prized. The backs of all the cards are the same, but anyway, the card's about 5.5 inches tall, so it's an oversized card. Another rare card is this Carl Hubble card. It's a more or less a postcard, and it's a schedule. It's a New York Giants schedule postcard of Carl Hubble, and you can see Carl there. And you got some information about Carl in the previous season, 1931. And on the back, you can see the Giants schedule for 1932. So, again, this is a rare one. Both these cards, the 1956 Enos Slaughter Livestock Night and Carl Hubble postcard, they're pretty rare. Like I said, there's probably graded copies. There's a handful of each at the most. So, but they're nice examples of oversized cards for Detroit Collector. Oh, by the way, before I forget, like I said, do check out the Detroit Collector's channel. He's got an awesome, makes some awesome videos, a lot of good vintage stuff on there. So please check out his channel when you get a chance. But let's look at some more oversized cards while we're here. The rest of these are not as rare. This is a 1929 R316 cash-in publication. This one is of Goose Goslin, and he's shown here with the Washington Senators. And it's a nice big cards, and they have a blank back, but they're all pretty neat because you kind of tend to see the players in a action view mostly in most of these cards. So like I said, this is the Goose Goslin card. So, and the backs are blank. Some more interesting cards that are oversized are these 1936 German Olympic cards, and they had quite a few cards issued for the Olympic Games in 1936. This one is of Jesse Owens running, And you know, like I said, it's a German issue, but they're pretty neat little cards. These cards, if you ever see them ungraded, they're paper thin. They're really, really thin. So they easily get damaged. And there's the back. It's in German, obviously. It's a German issue, like I said. And it was to commemorate the 1936 Olympics. There's another one of Jesse Owens. And this was for his the long jump. And another one of Jesse Owens. And one more of Jesse Owens. This one's in color. But like I said, these are fairly easy to find. You'll find these regularly on eBay if you're looking for it. Now, for a Detroit collector, I thought I should have some Detroit-themed oversized cards. The first one here, I know I've shown this one off before. This is 1970 Dad's Cookies of Gordie Howe. And obviously, Mr. Hockey is very famous in Detroit, spent most of his career there. So, Dad's Cookie card of Gordie Howe. And this is a 1985 Nike promo set. And this is Lance Parrish. I've shown this one off before, too. This is Lance Parrish posing with a tiger. So, again, a nice little neat oversized card. And show you the back of the Lance Parrish. And the Mother's Cookie card. And it's in a combination of English and French. So anyway, like I said, for a Detroit collector, I had to have some Detroit-themed oversized cards. And the last one is one of my favorite cards. It's a card of Bobby Fischer, and this is a 1975. It's a German issue, and it shows Bobby Fischer after he won the World Chess Championship from Boris Spassky. And yeah, like I said, it's a pretty neat little card. The back is blank, but it kind of shows Fischer with the pieces, and it's a pretty neat little card. I really like this. Like I said, folks, check out the channel Detroit Collector. He's got a lot of great stuff on his videos, and it's really worth checking out. And like I said, people, collect what you like. You don't have to collect what other people tell you to collect. You can collect, nice little interesting stuff like the Bobby Fischer or, a Jesse Owens card. You don't have to get caught up into doing all the normal stuff. Like I said, this nice little cash-in card of Goose Gosselin, or this Carl Hubble postcard. These cards present really well. Or this Enos Slaughter card. Anyway, people, collect what you like, not what other people tell you to collect. And like I said, check out the Detroit Collector. He's got a great channel, and thank you very much. Goodbye.